What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Juice Reacts video, and today I am super excited because, man, one of my favorite shows, probably my favorite show of all time, has finally dropped a trailer for season 12, or I should say series 12, of freaking Doctor Who, and I cannot wait. I want to freaking watch this trailer already because, man, this show takes forever to come back every year. It's like every other year, and I just want to see what we can expect in series 12. Oh, the TARDIS!
The Doctor.
Oh, this is James Bond. Ah. Oh?
Not where I wanted to be, but I can work with this.
I love that she's in a suit. Was that a new person or was that yes?
I don't suppose you've seen anything weird around here.
Oh, I'm so hyped! I love this show. Whoa!
You trust me, don't you?
Have I got to answer that?
Where are we?
Yes, it's like super James Bond.
Something's coming for me.
Was that? Oh, the Cybermen!
Because we miss.
Yes. Batman?
Get away from them! You know things will get into the TARDIS.
Oh.
What have you brought here, Doctor?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh, did somebody die? I think somebody dies this season for sure. Ah. Early 2020. Nice. Okay, so I need to go back. I need to go back to this one spot because is she on Gallifrey?
1943?
Hold on. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, I thought she was on Gallifrey for a little bit, but she said she's in Paris, so I'm assuming it's like wartime. But oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh my god, I can't wait for this freaking show. Okay, so a lot of you have probably never seen Doctor Who before. You're like, Juice, why the hell would this be your favorite show? Because I am somebody that loves, one, creativity, but I also love drama and suspense. And Doctor Who has everything you could ever want in a show. It's super dramatic at times, it's funny, it's quirky, it has good storytelling, it can make you super mad, it can make you super happy. Like, oh man, I tell this story every time that I just talk to somebody that likes Doctor Who, that there was this one episode, because if you don't even know the concept of Doctor Who, the reason the show's been on for 50 plus years, and the reason why they're able to do that is the main character regenerates into another person, so you can just keep the story going. If an actor doesn't want to be the Doctor anymore, you can be like, okay, we just need to film you freaking regenerating, and boom, there's a new actor taking over the Doctor spot. So you're able to keep this going, and also the cast constantly keeps rotating because they get new companions or friends or relationships or whatever, and it's just really cool. So it's constantly feeling like a fresh show. The only thing that ever really returns are like some of the villains and some of the storylines and stuff like that, which I think is really cool because then the villains are the thing that become iconic, and then of course the Doctor is always like the same type of personality. But anyways, when a companion usually leaves the show or when a Doctor regenerates, it's usually pretty emotional. And man, I remember I was having one of the worst freaking days in stupid alarm! I was having one of the worst days of my life. It was just, I don't know, like a lot of stuff was going on, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch Doctor Who to make my freaking day feel so much better because I know that show will make me happy. Well, I didn't know that the episode I was about to watch was gonna be my favorite companion leaving the show in such a dramatic way, and I was like, no! And it was just so freaking bad, and the show just made me, it gives you the feels. It's such a good freaking show. If you're new to Doctor Who, this is actually the first female Doctor. Every Doctor before this has been a man, but the first female Doctor is being played by Jodie Whittaker. You might have seen her in other stuff like Broadchurch on BBC, but yeah, I don't know, I think she did really fantastic in her first season. I wish her first season would have had a more overall storyline, because usually Doctor Who, the really cool thing about it is from episode 1 to the final episode of the season, there's usually this long story that creeps through every episode, and that's what I always really liked about it. Her first season didn't really have that, so I'm hoping this next season does, because I don't know, I think that's what was really great about Doctor Who, was there was always all these little mysteries, but there was one big mystery through the whole season. And sometimes the mystery stretched 2 or 3 seasons, which I thought was really cool, and I love that kind of stuff, and it's why I've loved Doctor Who for so long, because it is long-term storytelling, which I think a lot of people nowadays don't care for, they don't want or whatever, but I think that's kind of dumb. I think long-term storytelling is some of the best storytelling there is, because you can call back to stuff, you can just, it builds suspense, and when something finally happens, you're just like, oh! And Doctor Who does that so much for me. I'm gonna watch this trailer again and see what we catch, because man, there's just some good stuff in it.
The name's Doctor.
The TARDIS.
The security of this entire planet is.
So that's obviously a James Bond.
We rely upon you.
I'm not where I wanted.
Okay, is that? I don't think that's Yaz, right? I don't think that's Yaz, so that's a different character right there. I was like, oh, that's not Yaz. But the one thing is, you always, when you're watching Doctor Who episodes, you gotta keep an eye out for who's interesting, because they could be the next companion. There have definitely been episodes where somebody's like really good in an episode, but they're only there for once, and then at the end of the season, when a companion leaves, that person comes back into the Doctor's life somehow, and then they build this whole story around it. It's crazy. It's happened multiple times, but I love it.
To be, but I can work with this.
I love her in a suit, though. Oh, they're bringing those dudes back?
Have you seen anything weird around here?
Frodo. Those guys are awesome. That looks dope.
You trust me, don't you?
I want to see this James Bond episode. It looks awesome.
Paris, 1943.
1943, is that? Obviously, that's World War II. That's got to be, I'm trying to think of what huge happened in Paris. I don't know. But again, if you're somebody who loves history, Doctor Who does that because they travel through time. Nothing's off limits. It's so amazing.
Something's coming for me.
I want to know who's coming for her, though. The Cybermen? Is it the Cybermen?
Let it go.
The Cybermen are so good.
Family.
I love them. I like her TARDIS now. I wasn't a big fan of it before.
What have you brought here, Doctor?
This is gonna be so interesting. I wonder if somebody died there. I will say I do not like her Sonic, though. That's the one thing I will say. I am not a fan of her Sonic, because it should just be, I don't know. All the other Sonics have been like designed very well. Hers was handmade. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I wish they would give her a clean looking one. But that's really all I have to say, man. I'm super excited about this show. It is my favorite show. I would assume it's gonna come out in like March or April, I'm hoping, and then it's gonna go all the way until what? I don't know. Doctor Who doesn't have a lot of episodes. I think it's like 12 or 16. I'm not too sure. Their seasons are relatively short, which is unfortunate because I want more. I always want more of this freaking show. But I'm excited for it to come back because the quality of the episodes are pretty awesome. It might be the reason why it takes so long to make these. But I'm just hoping there is an overall season story opposed to every episode is just being the same thing. Also, I'm kind of hoping they change it up. So last season, they did this thing where it was like a story in the past, a story in the future, a story in the past, a story in the future. So it was a little too formulaic. I'm hoping this next season isn't as formulaic as season 1. But I'm excited. Jodie Whittaker is awesome as the Doctor. I can't wait to see more of her. And yeah, I think this is going to be awesome. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is my reaction to Series 12 trailer for Doctor Who, the greatest show of all time. But let me know what you think of this show in the comment sections down below. Guys and gals, if you're liking my reactions to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the awesome videos we upload here daily on this channel. But as always, I am your host, JUICEBOX. Remember to wake up in the morning and ask yourself something about my daily dose of juice. See you guys next time.